Hey, and welcome back to Let's Try to Survive Tharsis, where I yet again try and make this game my bitch, but I'm probably just gonna get bent over the table. Alright, so we're gonna try doing our basic setup here with the Doctor, Specialist, Mechanic, and Captain. Oh, hell. Apparently since that last mission, we actually got the Commander. Let's actually, let's try again like this. Next game I'll throw in the Commander. We'll actually mix up our starting lineup a little bit and see what happens.
We had prepared for any descent.
But, as if you've watched any of the other videos, you kind of understand the way that Tharsis works is it's a game built around an incredible amount of randomness. Everything is based on die rolls. Each one of these white squares represents a die roll, so let's move the Doctor down here with her 3 dice and see if she can get rid of this Meteor Strike. The Meteor Strike is actually going to cause 2 ship damage if we don't clear it, so we're actually starting this time with like a lot of health, which is nice. Which if you've watched any of these episodes, you notice that this game is, everything is random. The amount of ship you start with, the events, health on your people's die rolls, everything's random to start with, so it makes it really hard to actually beat. And I actually sat down and played for like an hour, and I started to personally get incredibly irritated with the game, just because the amount of randomness. There's like nothing you can do as a player besides some of your decision making that will actually have any effect on the game itself. I mean, if you roll shitty rolls, I mean, oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Sometimes you autopilot, that's alright. That autopilot actually just kind of fucked me a little bit. Whoops. You need to pay attention when you're doing shit. Well, it's not really, we're not going to be able to get the roll I wanted, because I was kind of hoping, like, since he had the second die roll, he may have been able to roll the repair and then get a ship repair, but such is not the case. Let's see if we can maybe get that into a 5 or a 6 position. Alright, so that's going to be relatively simple. She should be able to clear that next turn.
Moods are turning sour.
We're still going to take the 1 hit on that,
But if I can't lead them,
but
we're all dead.
we'll be able to, it's going to have a 4 repair next turn. It's not going to be a huge deal. We do have a lot of people clustered in the back, which is going to be kind of rough. Let's actually, let's do 1 food for 1 damage to the ship. This gives us 2 dice here, so we can actually hook up both Pascal and Allison. So we got a lot of dice power right now. So we should be able to do some work that we need to do. That injury is going to be rough, but we're able to clear that. Simple die roll, not a huge deal. Let's send the Mechanic over here, because if we can actually get, we're going to use the Doctor down here to repair this, because if she can get this repaired, then she can actually use this to heal both her and Allison. And we'll use this 5 for research, which right now we could use to get us that assist, but we're going to kind of play without an assist right now and try and see if we can gather some food. Some food would be huge for us. Well, let's just do this and get food right off the bat with that triple. And then the Specialist should actually be able to come up here and do some good work to be able to get rid of that 8. A lot of stasis again, but at least we were hitting stasis and not injury. We're going to be able to drop 2 of these down in research. If we can, it'd be nice to get that MCC override. That 17 repair will be really nice later on. If you've been watching, you can actually tell that we're coming off better already. We've got enough food. That's something we haven't been able to really maintain in the past.
I'm proud of how the crew has come together.
But we've seen times where we have everything in the bag and all it takes is one bad decision or one bad event to just throw a monkey wrench in everything, or just some bad die rolls. I'm wondering if we will actually come out ahead if we do the one food for -1 dice to everybody. Although the less stress may be a good idea. Because it's actually only turned into 20 reduced stress for these guys, and 1 hit on the ship. Let's try and maintain a lower stress level this game. Let's see if we can do good work with that. And this will actually give us more dice spread throughout the squad. It's like right there, we just have a really big hit that happened with the airflow fail, because that 22 is going to be kind of hard for us to clear. Let's try and use as few as people possibly we can manage to get some more food. The food being a huge benefit. I want to do something kind of risky. Either way, we're going to be using everybody, so let's see if we can make the best of it. So -1 food. Okay, so that's actually just going to negate what I just did. I wasn't actually paying attention to what the failures were. We do need to fix that airflow problem. So let's actually... Let's get her here. And... see what we can do. So that 6 is important. That 5. So this has been cleared. Let's just roll, because we can get a 6. So we can drop to 6 there, have a full squad, give her full dice. And then drop him over here. We may end up taking... Let's do the MC override. Yeah. So we lost a die, but we're able to clear this. Let's drop this research in, so we have those 3 points of research, which will give us a repair in 1 module and an assist. We'll lose a little bit of food, but of our choices, that was probably our best option.
If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
And then this is where the game introduces cannibalism. And we can lose the food and take a hit on the ship and run the risk of not getting, letting 1 point of damage through. Not having that little bubble that we currently have, because right now we have 2 hits, so we can actually tank 1 shot off the ship. So let's actually get +1 to the ship and some stress. Now we are going to eat a little bit of people. Kind of sucks because it puts them into insanity mode, but that number of dice is going to be huge. Because since we only have these 3 things to deal with, we can actually square this away relatively uneventfully. Okay, I was kind of hoping for the 5 because we would have been able to get a 5. We could have given him an additional die next time, which would have been good the deal. Now we need to clear this. Let's actually use the mechanic because the specialist is going to have additional die rolls. She's got the re-rolls. So he can actually just get a 6 and clear this. I'm gonna run a risk here that we can get a 6. Welcome to the downside of running risks. That double stasis is gonna fuck us. And it's still dead plant, so we basically we gambled and lost there, which is not the ideal situation at all. Especially because we're gonna have to lose a health getting over here to try and clear this. So that was clear, that's good, and we have all these dice on the doctor to be able to first square away the repair and get an additional food, heal herself, and then get us some research going on. Hopefully 4 or 5, a 6, not ideal. I just learned that it comes from the side. So we're dealing with, we've got a really good spread of dice going on, and we have some food.
A transmission arrived.
Now with each of those food giving us 3 dice, I mean, we're just able to throw dice at the problem constantly. Being able to do that may help us actually get further. Because I mean, I don't believe I've actually gotten past week 5, or not week 5, but 5 weeks too. And that'll be an adventure. So a 2 health, or lose a ship, or -40 and -1 die roll. I think we can handle. Yeah, we have food. We can handle the negative dice because that'll drop everybody down. We can give people some heavy dice. I'm gonna run the risk and give it to him just because having all these dice will be able to hopefully clear a lot of this. So right now we have a lot of voids. This is gonna eat a lot of dice to get rid of. It's a lot of dice that this is gonna eat. We somehow rolled amazing. That shouldn't have worked. Just plain and simple. That was RNG. This was on our side. Mechanic, we'll send him down there since with his full stack of dice, he may have a chance to be able to clear this and get some repairs underway. I'm kind of hoping for a better dice roll. Not the best. We'll put the 1 there just in case if we manage a situation where we get a good food roll off of the doctor and we don't need to use the commander's dice here. So we're gonna roll for 2s. Let's see if we can get another 2. Another 2 would be amazing. Nah, but we did get 2 more dice for research. Sorry about that. Sorry, that violent mouse shaking was from me just coughing my lungs out. So we're actually gonna come over here and see if we can maybe get some repairs done. Oh yeah, that's amazing. And drop the 4 here, and maybe we'll be able to roll a 5 or a 6. We'll be able to give the mechanic, and no, well, you can't always get the best. Can't always get the most amazing ship, but with that 6 going on there, we can bust supplements out next turn.
That suit, it's designed for the Ectomi. Nobody has them but us. So who are they?
Ah, I need to make a note to get some water after this. So 1 food, but minus 2 dice for each of these people, which isn't a really good balance. But a heal for all the crew with some stress for these two. They both have really low stress, so that's just a win for us. And I'm not actually going to burn this food since everybody's got really high dice rolls. Let's see what we can do. This is where shit's gonna... I feel like shit's gonna start hitting the fan right about now. So we're gonna burn the supplement and just get everybody a good amount of stuff. Also, with this 2 research floating here, we do have this 3 prepare, so we get to the point where something just is super close to getting fixed, so we can burn that. Let's drop down to 16. Let's see if we can roll that 2 on something a little bit better. Well, I guess the 3 is technically better. So that's 5. The 3 repair won't be enough, but we'll leave it. We may be able to clear that without having to deal with it. Or, I mean, sorry, without having to burn. So this 4 is going to cause an injury. Let's see what we can actually manage. Let's just drop. Actually, let's see if we can, because we can get a 1 or a 4, we can actually repair the arm and see what we can do. Okay, so we're able to just seal this up with that 12. Not the best, but we are able to get that 5, so we do have that repair arm in our pocket now. And then we top off his dice. And this -2 health for all is going to be rough. I'm wondering if it is actually better to get rid of this, since we do have that that pocket repair in our pocket. Actually intrigued because
what have we gotten ourselves into?
We're pushing the boundaries of how far I've been able to get. What's the ship situation? Let's go with a -1 to the ship. Everybody's actually doing really well on dice. I'm gonna burn 1 to top off the doctor, because I'm assuming we're gonna get kind of hard right now. So this is a lot of injuries. It's actually super good that we actually have so many dice immediately available right here to be able to throw. I've been getting Jesus rolls going on. Specialists should be able to clear this relatively easy, with a 5 being the only void. I mean, there's not too much. Well, immediately, of course, we get a void on that. Well, I guess that proves me wrong for saying only a 5 on void isn't going to be a big deal. H should be relatively clear. Yeah. Not the best. Let's actually burn so I can't really do that. I was kind of hoping to be able to burn the duct tape somewhere. But let's just finish the point and leave those 2 dice there. Let's send him in here. Just burn this duct tape. So 3 days to 1 crew. That was actually a really good burn for us. Pop that. Give a die to everybody. We're kind of... Let's see if we can get some ones. Nothing really to write home about. Kinda hope you could just throw them in there. But event's complete. Not the best use of our dice. New video. Never seen this before, actually.
Those people. Are they us? What's happening to them? Are we seeing ourselves? Oh, that's insane. What's happening to us?
Spooky. Alright, so minus dice, but negative stress, which is probably good. 1 food for negative 1 ship. It could be worth the risk. I don't know. 1 die, we'll put 2. Let's go with the die. Keeping stress low seems to be doing well for us. We can then use the food to top him off. And let's see what happens. We're actually doing remarkably well so far. Okay, see, this isn't too bad of a spread. Let's actually get the mechanic down here to the engine room. See if he can put a pin in this relatively quick. We got an assist on that injury, which is super important. It's actually getting us out of the boonies is kind of important. I think we have enough people to manage what I'm going to try here. Let's see if the doctor can take care of this. Stasis 1, not a huge deal. Especially when we can just drop it like that. This is going to take 2 dice anyway, so either way, I might as well just see if I can do something with it. So we're going to actually send the captain up here to this leak because that 18 could be kind of hard to deal with. Let's see what we got going on here. Ugh, kind of... Damn, those 2 injuries are fucking rough. I'm actually just going to sink everything into this. Because I don't want him to run the risk of getting injured. So, I'm gonna take care of this since he's beat up the worst, and I don't want to run the risk of him having to worry about taking one on the chin. So we're still taking a little bit of damage to the ship, but we're in a better position.
None of this makes any sense. It keeps changing. Is this real? Is this something that's happening now, or something that's going to happen? Can we stop it? And if so, how?
Damn, shit's getting trippy. We do have the ability to tank 2 for a food. Though getting health to the captain could be nice. But let's just watch the captain and make sure we don't put him in a situation where he'll kill himself. So like the captain, we're gonna send him over to take care of this fire. The doctor is not in the best position because of that ASM fail. I can read, I swear. Let's actually burn the repair arm right now. Give us some breathing room. Not the best breathing room, but enough. This 2 damage could be a bear to deal with. 5 is good. Throw that 2 down there. So we'll be able to add 3 dice to somebody at some point in time. This may seem dumb, but I'm actually going to move him down here to take that 1 hit, because it's more important to get rid of these 2s than that 1. Good. 6. Good way. Good start. Good start. Sucks that he got an injury off of that too, but we're able to clear that and not have to deal with that 2 damage. And we're still not out of the woods yet. But let's actually send him over here first, since that's all voids. It's all voids, so like our biggest issue is going to be not him dying. It sucks because that's like the best we could do with the top of the deck being voids. Wow. Oh my god, was that just it? Oh my god, we actually lost it at the end there. That was a bad decision on my part to try and clear those voids, because it was such a die sink. I'd have been better off trying to just get rid of that 1 hit. Well, this is actually the longest Tharsis playthrough that we've had. We screwed the pooch at the end there on that decision. That was really rough on my part. Well, hopefully I'll be able to have another choice run like that. Like the amount of just assistance RNGesus was giving us on that was crazy. But if you enjoyed the video, like it, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe. And until next time, I will catch you cats later. Thank you for watching.